start by saying a special good afternoon to the leader of the party and the future Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Peter Crawford. I want to say thanks to my colleagues from all over Jamaica that came out to support and to say hello to the people of Eastport. I want to say a big thanks to the councillors that have been holding it down here in East Portland, making sure that things are held together. The former Member of Parliament, Donald Wright. But more than anything, I want to say thanks to Comrade Andrea Moore for proving that the People's National Party is winning. The first time I was interviewed in East Portland about East Portland seat, Comrade Bloomfield was alive. And they asked me if I was coming in. I told them we didn't need me to win East Portland. Because Comrade Andrea Moore have excellent talent. Comrade Bloomfield is loved by the people. And I had a bigger duty to do. So when the Prime Minister said that I hesitated, it is true. I hesitate because I wanted to go and beat him in his seat so that he's not only not in Jamaica, but he's not in Jamaica. I'm gonna fix that. So therefore, it's lucky, him lucky. But when fire, they are must stay. Him always think a cool place. Seat before, and I have some books that I'll be giving out on these walks called Proof of Performance, because when I was in that seat I did all that I could for the people. I have a level 1 from heart in steel bending because I went to heart so the youth then will go to heart with me. I mix cement with them youth so that they could build their own walls. I work and lobby for roads. I teach mathematics to all the youth, them 8 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday. And then I hear them say I don't do nothing. But I look into this thing and I said to myself, yo, why is it that it don't work? Because Darrell Vaz himself asked me on Facebook, how come him in a parliament for 3 terms and me only in a parliament for 1 term? And the answer is that because something is wrong with the system. But I understood that I wasn't to be upset about it because there's a book in the Bible that tells you about Jonah. And PNP, they already have Joshua. But it tells you that Jonah will have to swallow. So when all the things happen and them say me have to come up Portland, East Portland, I say, well, maybe that is where Jonah will intend for him to go. And so whenever say me soon gone, it is a lie. Because the West already have a Prime Minister and therefore is now time for the East. When? I don't know. But if you look at potential, the furthest this lady will go is Mrs. Vaz. If you look at potential, how far can I go and how far will you come with me? So I'm saying to you now, my people, that this is not about what's happening, because I find that I love you now. I love you because there are 3 different types of love. The first love is reciprocal love. If you love me, then I love you. It's like when your girlfriend stop love you, you stop love her. If you don't stop love her, you become a stalker, and then that is a problem. So therefore, that reciprocal love, what I'm feeling when I go up on the road all yesterday when I'm at the market, I have to love you back because you love me. The second love is the responsibility love. Now, I come here and find out that Crawford is a maroon name. I see some maroon look just like me and them say them name Crawford too. So therefore I say, if I find a way to escape the poverty that I was born in, it is my responsibility to go tell my friends who look like me how to escape. But if I take a work as a member of parliament, it is my responsibility to do the work as the member of parliament. So that love is out of responsibility, just like when you have your youth, you have to love it. And you have some of your youth now run behind them and we know you're vexed about it, but you still have to love him because it's your youth. And some of them don't understand the history of why you're still a supporter of the People's National Party. And the third love is in spite of love. Them call it God's love or agape. And that is no matter what them say about me and no matter what them do about me, all people are my people. There is no black man that is truly a laborite. He's a confused PNP. So that is why I don't want no violence in this thing. I don't want no animosity in this thing. Because even though it's a fight, it's not a fight, a physical fight. It's not a fight against Mrs. Vaz. It's not a fight against Darrell Vaz. It's not a fight against the Jamaica Labour Party. It's not even a fight just for the seat. It's a fight against history. It's a fight against the system. And it's a fight for the future. Because I teach you come for teach. Why it's a fight against history? It's a fight against history because East Portland people say they want tourism. I have a degree in tourism. I have a master's in tourism. I lecture tourism. And yet still, because of her class and her color, some people said this lady is more qualified than me. That is history. East Portland said they want education. I teach a high school. I teach a UCC. I teach a Excelsior Community College. I teach a university at the West Indies. But because of her class and her color, people said this lady better than me. East Portland said that they want somebody to fight for them. As guild president in Bahamas, I block road for security for students. As guild president at UMONA, I march for school fee to go down. As president of the PNP I fought and fought and fought against the Jamaica Labour Party government that was taking advantage of the people. Every day you go on the internet, you see me fighting. She says you can do better for yourself. And somehow, because of her class and her color, they say she's better than me. They said that they want to do farming. And I'm a farmer. And not only am I a farmer, I am also an informer because any criminal thing them can come mash up Portland. It is not going to work. It is not going to work. Well, and I read in the newspaper recently, 77 wanted men was found in Portland and it was not East Portland. So I said, we have to fight that history that meant that a simple man can't feel that he's simply a man. We have to fight that history. And I intend to start the fight against that history. And to prove that I am not going to trim to win so you don't have to bleach to reach. fight against the system. And when I came, I got the rod of correction to correct the system. I'm going to explain to you the system. The system is a set of variables that work together to make sure that if the grandmother poor, the granddaughter almost automatically poor. And if the grandfather rich, the grandson almost automatically rich. That is why you have this man who had his father as a parliamentarian. Then now him come and have himself as a parliamentarian. Then he want to have his wife as a parliamentarian. Like this is a cartoon. You have grandfather shark, you have father shark, you have mother shark, you soon have baby shark. You have to watch the system. Because in your mind you have to understand. Hold me around for me. That in the back of their mind, every liar want them picnic to be a liar. That means somewhere in their mind they want somebody pick to be a criminal, because without that him son going to be a block line. And so we have to fight that system. The system is where when some people eat, them can't eat for nutrients, them only eat for your belly food. That's why some of we know we are eat, we say we want dumpling and butter. That's why when we are eat, we say we like gravy. When gravy can't be good for you. But we know say if you don't cook with gravy, the food can't stretch, because jerk chicken, one man name a leg at a time, but curry chicken, 9 man can share it. So what happened? When we eat just for the belly full and we don't eat for the nutrients, by the time we are 35, we have diabetes and we have high blood pressure. And we have to start buying medicine instead of pay our pick the school fee. And in the system, your children start to work for who you work for, because that is the system. The system, including these guys who are running around with money, training the youth, them say them for the drink liquor from morning till night. Not realizing that alcohol abuse are going to lead to kidney problem. And by the time them are 35 and 40, them have the dialysis, them have to go pay to PP. Why a man who are pay for free, I go pay to pay, it is the system. And so, it makes us start to now be enemies of ourselves, and my number one responsibility in East Portland is to change that mindset where we are enemies of ourselves. That's why every Christmas the poor say what them are going to buy, and the rich say what them are going to sell. And every January we say a tambourine season, and the rich man say a cherry season. Our children are going to school and they don't realize that it's better for them to take 5 years and enjoy 50. Instead them enjoy 5 years and suffer 50. That is the system. And so when I come and I hear Liberator say, we don't want education, it reminds me of when Norman and Michael Manley come and say scholarship, and they say they have never seen scholarship, they only say sugar ship. That's the system. So we have to fight that system where the youth them celebrate criminality and don't realize that everywhere that have crime is poor. And the biggest parties end up on a night and they never ever celebrate a birthday. That's the system. We are here to fight the system. And when I say to you now, my people from East Portland, this is not something new that I've been saying. Years me I come and I fight the system. And so now we have to talk to you now. I want to present to you how we plan to fight the system. Because this lady said that she's action and yet she don't have a plan. No, action without plan is failure. But I asked on Wednesday, the workers for the People's National Party, say, how come a lady with 3 helpers a walk and take up clothes off a line and then she action and she's acting and so it is no worry and no surprise that big money popping everywhere them go because the scam of them there. But never go into the past now. Enough baga. Make us say what we plan to do. We don't even want to baganize now. We plan to look at tourism. I'm never teaching about tourism. Tourism have 2 things. It have the attractor and the attraction. The attractor is why you go and the attraction is what you do. So therefore, if you go to a place to watch football, then football is the attractor. But when you go there, you have to go and party, so that's the attraction. So if we're going to develop tourism in East Portland, we need attractors and we need attractions. Now we have to look and say, what are the likely ways that we're going to get people into Portland? One of them is entertainment tourism. Because Portland is known for people from in Europe, they want to come to Portland. So I already link up people that I've met that have big reggae festivals like Reggae Sunsky in France, 33,000, and said we want you to keep a real Reggae Sunsky in the real home of reggae right down here in East Portland. And we can do that over Folly, or we can do that over Navy Island. So when I hear them talk about me, don't know about Portland. I tell Darrell Vance, say maybe he know the terrain more than me. But maybe he know some of the names more than me. But he definitely don't know the pain more than me. Because he has never lived it. Darrell Vance don't know about when 3 people are asleep on a bed and you can't turn over because if you put up on somebody, then company yourself. Standing in a bank line, and when you're going, you're afraid to punch in the password because you don't know if money's in there and people outside on it. If you know about catch water, keep it overnight and then afraid for bathing in the morning because it's cold and bad feeling. So when it come, and you talk about me, don't know about Portland, I said, Darrell, you don't know about pressure and the people are under pressure. I asked the workers, you tell me, how string be? I come tell Crawford, say, ask still, don't know about pressure. Cruise ships. But if you want the cruise ships, you have to understand that the big cruise ships now can't come to Portland. So we have to look over the East Harbour and ask for it to be developed into that type of harbour like Falmouth. And if we have to develop it into that type of harbour, we have to look upon all the attractions that we have and improve upon the attractions. And we are going to add the attractions. Because when you say peace, you say love. And we want to position East Portland as the place for peace and love. So we are going to develop a love trail in East Portland that have a replica of every symbol of love from across the world. And when you reach up to the love park, you can buy a padlock and put it on a fence. We say forever together, me and my wife have a forever. So when I hear them say tourism, I am the one who know about the tour. They are the ones that know about the ism and the schism. Telling lies, but them are going to carry ship. The only 2 ships they will carry is General ship and Arch ship. say to yourself, we have to develop maroon craft. Because poor man now go own nothing. Poor man part of the tourism model is the craft. And we have to develop that maroon craft because when people travel, they travel as a tourist for 3 reasons. When they come meet, they don't have to go home without nothing. The first reason them travel is a social need for friendship. The second reason them travel is an esteem need to show off. And the third reason them travel is the self-actualization need. We say, I have done it. Craft fit all of those needs. So when you travel for friend, you can carry back something for your friend and say, there you go, my friend. When you travel for esteem, you need something to show that you know where I've been to Jamaica. Look at this crowd. And when you travel for self-actualization, you need to prove to yourself that I did it. We are going to develop maroon craft. When labor rights say they want tourism, we don't understand if they understand tourism. And then now we say to ourselves that we also want to improve upon farming. But when I look, there's so much potential that East Portland don't need me now. But I need East Portland because I'm going to make a piece of name for myself. Now we look for opportunities. They say, I don't know Portland. And talk 5 minutes and said nothing about Portland. You have tilapia fish. Jamaica is importing $27 million in tilapia fish. And tilapia grow well anywhere river there. Therefore, when we look upon Burlington, tilapia fish can grow up there and used to grow up there. When we look upon Windsor, tilapia fish can grow up there. When we look all up in all those places. So what I say to you now, we're going to set up a East Portland development company that will do centralized buying, and you just go there and put in your fish pond and start growing your tilapia fish, because we are going to eat what we grow and supply hotels with tilapia fish. $27 million. You also have a thing called ornamental fish. I'm right. Because you have some youth around you now, them are ivy. We have to go correct them with the rod of correction. You have some youth who say, we them are deal with. We have to correct them with the rod of correction. You have some youth who have the mind of a consumer, and when the PNP say ganja is decriminalized, them say they want to smoke it and never say they want to grow it. We have to correct them with the rod of correction. So you have ornamental fish where you can grow in your backyard. And I like town when nobody have land. So when we see some man about them want to adopt baby, and when you look on how they treat for them baby should be taken away. And them will come say them want to adopt. Labor rights say them want to adopt East Portland. And when you look on Tivoli Gardens, it is in a state of destitution. But you have land in your backyard. I walk some yard. 2 more hours could have one night. We are going to do ornamental fish. Now let me tell you about ornamental fish. $500 million is the amount of ornamental fish imported in the world. Jamaica is exporting $15,000. In the Observer, they said that we can export $10 million well, we were $5 million out of it down here. We have to set up the development company. You grow your ornamental fish. We buy from you and then we export it to the world. So when them say, I don't know about Portland, I say they don't know about nothing. We look again. And we say we're going to go with goat. But the goat is a different type of goat. The goat is for youth for coming at this agriculture. And we hear some goat thief about, you know, we look out for them. Look out for them. But listen this, and let me prove to you that this election is a competition between a beautiful face and a beautiful mind. Listen this. We don't practice a politics of dependence. We practice a politics of independence. So every 7th grader, don't come to me for no book voucher, you will get a she-goat. And you go and take care of a she-goat. Instead of a 2 grand voucher, every year a she-goat can give you 5 or 6 goats. And 1 rammy is for $16,000. By the time he reach 8th grade, he have 3 she-goats. That can give him about 18 more goats. By the time he reaches 11th grade, he can sell himself to university. We are focused on the 7th grader with the goat. Well, if this lady beat me, it will be a travesty. We look again. Look again. I will talk about chicken. I mean, everybody talk about gang. We don't want a gang in East Portland. We want crew. And the crews that we have is what we call success crew. Now, if you ever really have chicken for sale, you need 8 cub. Because every week you have chicken that come out of 1 cub. It takes 6 weeks to have a big chicken farmer. You don't understand the thing not to plaka. Me not sure off, you know. But sometimes if you don't talk about your pedigree, them treat you like a mongrel. So me I sit here right now. Me I sit here right now. We want 8 youth in our crew called Success Crew. Each youth I go put in 5,000 fowl. Every week 1 man cook for ready. And we are going to stop importing chicken from town. We will be self-sufficient in chicken import. And we will set up a centralized slaughterhouse that all you have to do is to carry a chicken. We will kill the chicken, pluck the chicken, bag the chicken, sell the chicken, walk around to every shop and say, sell East Portland made. East Portland made. Walk to them. I'll show you so they don't know about nothing. You have a thing called economic indicator. The economic indicator is a blue where we pass now Parliament the other day. What it means is like in a France, champagne only can be made in the era champagne. Jamaica already protect jerk, but we want to protect Boston jerk. Because we want to put up a little factory to sell pre-seasoned chicken in the Boston style. And nobody else can accept Boston jerk other than Boston and Portland people. So hold on. So when Darrell Vaz said that him see me in a pork shop in a Boston, it is true. I was telling them that my eyes have seen the Portland in the new and it is beautiful. I don't eat pork, but I don't fight food war. Who want eat pork, eat pork. Who want eat fish. Who want eat chicken. But one thing, East Portland will grow all things that East Portland will eat. When we have tourism, you have a tune with them sing. When me roast me yellow yam, and me cut it in a two. Sherwood Forest have one of the best yellow yam. Islington have some of the best yellow yam. And so therefore we are going to start to do that centralized buying. Because the problem between hotels and farm in Jamaica is that you have big hotels and small farm. So when the big hotel want £100 a yam, the man who create only have £10. But we in our centralized buying is going to buy all £10 and then cut up and peel and sell that yellow yam. And added to that, coming out doing too much. Because we have more things. the breadfruit, the yellow heart breadfruit. The yellow heart breadfruit have pre-clearance into the United States, so they not read, so that's why they don't know the money out there for make. Knowledge is there. So when we look for breadfruit, if you plant $350,000 worth of breadfruit, in 4 years they make $1.37 million. And the money come round, I buy vote for $5,000 for 5 years. Hold on. Let me do the maths because I don't want to learn. $5,000 for 5 years is $1,000 a year. A year of 12 months. That's $87 a month. A month of 30 days. That's $2.40 a day. A day of 24 hours. That is 10 cents an hour. They want to buy you for 10 cents an hour. And then we look on craft and culture now. For culture, we are going to do a thing called Arts in the Park. And Arts in the Park is where every 3 months we carry out all of the producer them and the promoter them to come see our DJ them and perform over in the park. So that them can come in and Neverland to the park and say to people, say, right, the youth are bad, make us sign it. Because sometimes through with us a far and them now see our talent. Our talent now get no props on the bus. So we have to carry that. But we have to make sure, so we go up a Mansion Hill and the Quadrille and the Brookings will be central. We will have inter-school Brookings competition because East Portland will not lose East Portland culture. And then we go to the community involvement. We kind of hurry up now because we start get hot. That's why I'm not smoke weed, because my head done hot. Because smoke weed, it would have mash up. Leave the weed. But I said to you, only bad things need secret. Good things don't need secret. So we are going to set up the East Portland Oversight Committee with representatives from your community to say how the MP is spending this money. Big top people like Lee Perry. Big top people like the top man them up our Morton. Ivan Rickards, them people oversee Colonel Sterling, who may say them all are threatening these things. But I don't need to hide because I am 10 times richer than my father, and my father was a great man. So all who are planning Boogie Crawford, all who are planning for sell land to be more rich, we stay over so, and then we are comfy over so after this. Tell how much time you have? 500 minutes? All right. Let me talk again. I'm going to prove that this is an election between a beautiful place and a beautiful mind. We're going to set up an East Portland Volunteer Association. And we're going to have $20 million for you to go there, and every time you raise grants for East Portland, 10% of the grant belong to you. So when I see some of these educated people out there and them now no work, I said to you, go and get a grant to fix a road and it's 20 million, you get 2 million. Go and get a grant for community development. If it's 100 million, you get 10 million. So that can become your job to sit on your house and look for how you can help your community and benefit from it. So when I hear them say I only do education, it's a lie from the bottom of the pit of hell. But I also do education. And I look and see Teachfield is 37 out of 161. That is good, but Teachfield we need in the top 20. I see Port Antonio High 147 out of 161. Fairhill 130 something out of 161. That can't work under my regime. Not in my team. We see some of our primary school, 37% mastery up at Drapers in English, not from my region. So I'm going to call on all the teachers, I'm going to call on all the nurses, I'm going to call on all the doctors, and I'm going to say to you, we started a veranda basic where anybody that can read on a Sunday, come by your veranda and you teach him how to read. And that will carry us in the next 4 years to be the most literate constituency. Yeah, man. We have a start for PEP, which was once GSAT, Mommy and Me classes, where both the mother and the child come to the class so that when she go home, she can teach what him don't understand. And the dad is too. But you will know enough more mother about. We're going to come and say to all the schools we want volunteer for after school homework centers, because no picnic take up book by himself, and when him go home and there's no mother home and no father home, him idle. After every school day, 2 hours will be for homework in the schools. And for those who never get the opportunity and you done school, we are going to have night school where every year there'll be one subject. We're starting with principles of business so that you can turn your coffee pot into coffee land. No matter if you're PNP or if you're Labourite, every first child in the family that get into university will get a scholarship from this member of parliament. I can't tell you, I can't pay all right. I have some picking up at Teachfield bright like a morning star. Next thing 500 come down, say with the scholarship. But I can't pay some of it. And there's a program in government called JAMVAT. If you are willing to help in the education program and you are from East Portland, $60,000 will go to every university student who help in the teaching program. East Portland, in the next 15 years, will have 1 degree to every household. Finally, before I leave, Case need to be a university. And the whole Caribbean fear come learn agriculture. So everybody talk about medical marijuana. Case supposed to be at the forefront. When my brethren will come from up a university and the West Indies case come out. It's going to be a revolution. We're going to change this nation. We're going to change this world. We're going to look. And when you go back to your community tonight, make them know it says chalk and cheese. When you go back to your community tonight, tell them you know where you're going. You know. And so my comrades, See the signal. Waving in the sky. Reinforcements!